What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome to another comic book video. Alright guys, so we are going to continue our coverage with some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But guys, we're going to jump over to the Micro series once again. Now guys, as y'all know, we have been covering the Micro series. We covered Raphael, Michelangelo, but guys, today we're going to pick up with Donatello, the guy in the purple mask. Now, honestly guys, I'm a huge fan of Donatello. Why? Because when I was a kid, almost nobody liked Donatello in my friend group. Like, no one did. Everybody was all like, Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo. I was like, yo, give my man Donatello some love. But anyways, guys, we're going to jump into Donatello Micro Series One Shot. So guys, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe for more comic book videos in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read? Well, please let me know in the comments below. But guys, let's dive into some Donatello storyline today. Now we pick up with Donatello right now explaining what his life is like being one of the turtles. What I mean is that he tells us that even though he is a ninja, he really likes computers more than anything else. But the problem is though that his brothers don't have the same love for computers like he does. And so most of the time he spends his time on different kinds of chat room talking to other people who have the same interests as he does. Now while he's in a chat room, two things happen. The first thing is that one of his friends invite him to a science convention that is going down in the city the next day. The second thing is that there is someone in the chat room who makes fun of him, and his name online is Kirby Fan. Now, Kirby Fan is going to be very important in the storyline and also later on in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles storylines. Now we pick up with Donatello right now at the science convention, which he is right now wearing an outfit so he can hide his real appearance from the crowd. Now while he is walking around, he sees a man who's about to show off his new invention, and his name is Harold Lidja, and I really hope I pronounce his last name correctly. Now we see that he made some kind of glove that helps him make objects levitate around the room, an anti-gravity glove to be exact. The problem is though is that Harold used the glove on a hot dog stand to make it levitate. When the battery died on the glove, it crashed back down and fell apart. And so the science convention kicked him out of their competition and out of the convention because of property damaged. But after Harold did all of that, you have these men in black walk up on him saying that they are here to escort him, but not outside the convention, actually to have a conversation with someone special and the possibility of a new job for him. And so with that happening, you had Donatello say that he should probably follow them and see what is going on, because he knows something must be going on, just by the way these men walked up and took Harold out of the room. Which we come to find out those men in black escort Harold into another room to have a conversation with Baxter Stockman. Now remember that Baxter Stockman is the man who owns Stock Gin, which led to the creation of the Turtles, Splinter, Hob, and that one Snow Fox character Aloplex. I forgot how to pronounce her name. But the reason why Stockman wants to talk to Harold is because he wants Harold to help him find the turtles and bring them in so he can finish what he started with General Crane. And since Harold is able to make different forms of devices, he should be able to use those devices to capture the turtles. But also you have Stockman hand Harold a tracker to help him find the turtles, which of course it quickly tells everyone in the room that Donatello has been there the whole time watching them have this conversation. And so with Donatello being found out that being in the room the whole time, you have him trying to survive all the attacks from the people in the room. Also, Harold quickly joins Stockman's side in on capturing Donatello. And so now you have Donatello have to protect himself from Stockman's men and also Harold as well, since he is trying to capture him too as well. But Harold has so many different forms of weapons that he is throwing at Donatello. But after a few pages of Donatello trying to survive, you have Donatello decide that it is time for him to try talk to Harold, seeing if he be able to turn him into a good guy and not help Stockman out anymore. But after talking to Harold for a brief moment, he was able to convince him not to help Stockman out anymore. And so now you have Harold and Donatello working together against Stockman's henchmen. But this is more than just a few pages of them fighting against these guys, but them really trying to get out of there because they know they are outmatched. And so you have Donatello and Harold using the glove as a way to escape this fight before it gets any worse than it already is right now at this moment. Now, after Donatello and Harold got away, you have Harold upset with the fact that he was brought into this crazy battle between the Turtles and Stockman, which he now knows that he will have to go into hiding because Stockman will look for him and try to get rid of him now. Because Harold can go to the police and get Stockman in trouble. And so Harold goes into hiding and Donatello goes back home to his brothers and Splinter, tells them what happened with him at the science convention he went to, which is now the ending of this story. But guys, the reason why we covered this book is because of Harold, since he will make a reappearance in the lives of the Turtles down the road, but also the fact of the tracker device that Stockman made to track the Turtles, because again, we will see that tracker come back into the picture again later on down the road. But guys, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end today's comic book video. Please hit that like button down below and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read? Well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But guys, I will see you on the next comic book video.